Me growing up, I've always been a late bloomer. I'm always finding out about stuff, always figuring things out later than the average person may say. I don't pick up on things as fast as a person may or may not probably should. And that just happens to me with pretty much my entire life. And one of the things that I see that was prominent is gaming. I realized that growing up and sitting here this morning and make this video for y'all is that I missed out on so much when it comes to gaming. And it's to the point where I believe that I handicap myself so much. I've seen the videos to when people are playing games 15, 18, 10, 20 years later. And I'm hearing them talk about how they grew up playing this as a kid. They had a great time with it. Through my lens, most of the games that they be playing, I've never heard about them, or I've heard about them, and I just never played them because I was just in this place where I just put myself in this box where I only play a specific type of game outside of certain games here and there. But for the most part, I was sending myself to play certain types of game, and I don't like that. I don't like the fact that I did that. Obviously, all that stuff in the past many years ago. There's nothing I can do about it now. I can't change anything about it. But I just don't like the fact that I just missed out on games that was classics, games that everyone just loved, and I just can't relate to most of them at all. So now, when I'm saying that I put myself in a box, the specific type of games I only play is basketball games because basketball is my favorite sport. I played a bunch of 2Ks. I played NBA Jam. But here's the kicker. I never played an NBA Street game. I never played an N1 Hoops game. I never played this game. I think it's called Street Hoops when they had like rappers on here. They had some NBA players on there mixed together and whatnot. I never played any of those games. Everyone said that they are classics. Everyone's saying that they just love them. They're one of the best sports games ever. And me being a basketball fan, I only played 2K and NBA Live. And the only NBA Live I think that was decent, the one I actually played was 19. I played 14. That was garbage. The last 2K I played was 24, I think, or 23. I haven't played a 2K. I don't plan on touching a 2K. Probably never again, but anything can happen. Those are just prime examples that fits me the best because, like I said, basketball is my favorite sport, but I never played NBA Street. People gonna be like, "You never played the NBA Street," or "You never played N1 hoops." Nah, I never played them. I didn't really hear about them that much at the time either. But even if I did, I didn't really have a console that would match up with those games at all. I think those games came out in PS2. I didn't own a PS2. The only, well, my first Xbox that I owned for myself was a 360, not 360. It was Xbox One. I know there's a few people that had an Xbox 360, and they ain't even had the games. So when it comes to, like, I never really cared about Call of Duty because I never really cared about shooting games. So we're just gonna leave that alone. And this especially when it comes to franchises, series that are still prominent to this day, and they're gonna be prominent forever. Like, prime example, another one, Resident Evil. I never played a Resident Evil game. Yes, I never played Resident Evil all the way up to Resident Evil Requiem. I never played one. I've seen so many people that I follow on here that they have played a bunch of Resident Evil games. Some of them played all of them. I haven't played any. So I'm just kind of seeing it from their lens. I try to give my own perspective based on said player with those things. Um, I never played Midnight Club. I never played a Midnight Club game. I recently seen this creator named X Chase Money, some of my favorites. I really rock with his content. He just came out with this whole series about him replaying Midnight Club 2 a bunch of years later. I ain't gonna lie, this is one of his best series of walkthroughs, the gameplays in a long time. But every single video was just so funny. And it's always so funny to see someone go through trial tribulation, they raging back and forth, left and right. But once they finally complete the game, you just happy for one because they no longer have to do that. And then that cycle continues where they play the next game. It's just crazy. But anyway, when it comes to Donkey Kong games, I've played the Donkey Kong games. May have played one or two, maybe at a little arcade stand or something. But other than that, nah, I don't, not really. When it comes to old Madden games, I never really cared about Madden that much because I don't watch football. But those are all the time in the sports world, so I'll leave that there. Since GTA 6 is hopefully going to be dropping at the day it's supposed to be dropping, the only GTA game I played is GTA 5. I think I remember myself playing Vice City. I think. I could or could not. I probably could envision myself playing it, but I know I played GTA 5, and I think I played Vice City too. And maybe San, well, nah, I never played San Andreas. So yeah, I never played San Andreas. I didn't play the first one, the second one. I didn't play the fourth one with Nico Bellic. I recently just watched Sean 2X walk through on it. His content's pretty cool too. But the only ones I played that I remember vividly is 5. And I may have played Chinatown. I probably haven't played Chinatown, but I just know for sure I played 5. But the rest of them, nah, I haven't really played them. Y'all kind of getting the gist of what I'm saying. I can't really think of all of the all-time series, all-time gaming franchises that everyone just grew up playing all these years. But let's just highlight at least some of the things. Like for instance, was in my Kingdom Hearts bag back in the day. I beat Kingdom Hearts 1. Think about replaying Kingdom Hearts 2 because I basically did myself kind of bad, and now it's at the point where I just have to replay the whole thing, which is what it is. I'm on the third game of the Batman trilogy, even though I paused that just to replay Persona 5. But after I beat Persona 5 again, I'm gonna head right back into Batman. I think the Batman game I'm playing is Batman Arkham Asylum. That's the third one I'm gonna play in the series. It's probably not in order, but it's the third game I'm playing. I played a decent amount of Mario games. I played the Mario Sonic Olympics. I remember Super Mario 64. I remember me playing a handful of Mario Kart games. I played this Metal Soccer game for the Wii. I forgot the name. I think it's some dealing with Mario's Strikers. So it's in that realm. I honestly can't think about it off the top of my head, but someone help me out in the comments if you don't mind. Um, I played Sonic Unleashed. Sonic Unleashed is one of my favorite games of all time. I played that game on the Wii too. Loved. I used to love playing that game when I was a kid. I played Star Fox 64 for the Nintendo 3DS. I know it normally comes in the DS, but I played the 3DS version since I'm hearing noise about the new Star Fox game coming out for the Nintendo Switch 2 next month. I did play Star Fox 64, so happy about that. And like I said, I did play other outside games here and there that I can't really think about at the moment. But if you get the gist of this video, I'm not the average gamer as I thought I was. Honestly, when it comes to knowledge, I'm just below average when it comes to skill or when it comes to how great I am and how fast I'm able to beat games. I'm pretty much below average to average at best. And I think I'm part of the majority, which is fine or whatnot, but I've always been a person to believe that if it's something that I'm really interested in, if it's something that I really want to be better at, I just want to be better at it, you know? If video games is one of them, gaming is one of them. I want to be better at completing games faster. I want to be better at playing these old classic games that came out with consoles that dropped many years ago that I just never got my hands on. I never been around people that had their hands on them. Yeah, it sucks because I never get to live through the lives that a lot of people have lived as far as I've heard for the most part, they've been great. I just never was able to do it. I didn't own a console that's specifically for me since the Xbox One in eighth grade, and I got that for Christmas. Anything after that, it was just pretty much stuff of my own. I had to gain knowledge about it. A lot of the games that people that played up to 20 years ago, I never played them. So I missed out on so much, but now I'm an adult now. I'm able to use my adult money to fund my things that I love ever since I was a kid, and that's gaming. So I'm glad that I'm able to do that, but I just know for a fact that it's just something about me being caught up in the whole nostalgia thing that I'll never be able to be that young and experience some game titles that are very old at that time. So one of these days, I'm gonna be able to catch up with some of these series. I ain't gonna do all of them, but it's gonna be some of them that I'm gonna try to catch up on and see, or at least try to see what people saw when they was a kid. So with that being said, I know I ain't the only person that went through this. Once again, like I said, it's just crazy that I've seen so many of these gaming titles all over the internet and people discussing them and people share their knowledge of them, and some of them I've never heard of. Some of them I have heard as well, but I just never was able to play them because I just didn't have any information on any knowledge on them or whatnot. Just like a lot of people in this space. But it is what it is. Is it in the past? I can't do anything about it. I can't change anything about it. If I could, I would, but I can't. So let me know in the comments down below. What are your thoughts? What gaming franchises that you heard all the time that you just never played or you never get a chance to play? Curious to see what y'all say. Curious to see y'all experiences. With that being said, if you want to do all the stuff that every YouTuber said in their videos, you can do that or not. You don't have to. Because as I always say, you're grown. You can do whatever you want. With that being said, I will see y'all in the next video. Peace out, y'all.